Hi everybody, Mitchell here. Um, I really apologize. I didn't mean for this much time to pass between videos. Um, I have a lot going on, but one issue is something that I don't see very much on YouTube. I was trying to research it when it was happening to me, and I really didn't find much information about it, so uh, I think that's where we're going to start and talk about a little bit today is this condition that I have and how I'm dealing with it. The condition that I have is called polycythemia, and my experience with this has been mixed. What it is my body, my bone marrow specifically, is creating too many red blood cells due to taking testosterone. This means basically that anyone who is taking testosterone, whether they be trans or not, can develop this condition. Um, your blood cells, your body is creating too many red blood cells. Um, and treatment for this that has been suggested to me is called medical phlebotomy. And for most people who are able bodied, or let's say walking disabled, or whatever applies to you, or basically anyone who isn't a wheelchair user that has difficulties that come along with being a wheelchair user, can just basically go to a blood donation place and get the blood taken out that way. And I think they just throw it away in most cases. I did ask them if they would be able to use it, and they said they would test everything, and if possible, they would use it to help someone. But usually I think it's just thrown out. So this has been my adventure so far, was having this condition. I went to a place having this condition as a wheelchair user is how I'll preface this. I went to a place called Livestream. It's just a regular blood donation place. And I'm a bigger person, and I'm also a preemie baby. I was born 10 and a half weeks premature. So I have smaller veins and veins that will roll when people try to draw my blood, or I'm just basically a difficult stick and it's hard to get blood out of my body. So there's things that I do to make it just a little bit easier. But anyways, I went to this live stream place. The intake took a while. It's basically you go into this little office and they ask you a bunch of questions. And first of all, my chair could barely fit into the little office. I have a larger power chair, which I love it. It's awesome. It has a bunch of bells and whistles. But anyway, while in this little office, she was telling me that they wouldn't be able to um take the full amount because I'm unable to transfer into their fancy chair that they want people to transfer into. She told me because if something goes wrong, they basically can't turn me on my head and do what needs to be done to save me or whatever. And I proceeded to demonstrate to her the features of my chair. I can basically stand on my head if I want to. So that was one of my first obstacles. Then they didn't have uh a blood pressure cuff extender. So that was number two obstacle because she said the blood pressure cuff has to be on your wrist the whole time. Okay, fine. Then she also tells me that they didn't have the right size needles. So basically, I was unable to get my treatment done at Livestream uh, for those reasons. So I've been going back and forth with my doctor and my psychologist because my psychologist was able to help me out and uh, help me get a referral or a suggestion for a referral to a cancer center who is more equipped. So I went to the cancer center, and it's a good 2 hours each way from where I live. And so I go there and I wait for the doctor, and he was asking me everything that had nothing to do with why I was there. He said, oh, I should get a sleep study done and all these other types of things. And basically, I left there without getting my treatment. So, uh, he basically gave me a referral to LabCorp to get blood work done before he was willing to do the treatment, I guess to verify that I have this condition. So I went back to my doctor and my psychologist and I explained everything to them. And so, magically, on the 23rd, it's the 30th today, they called me and wanted me to just rush right back in there and get my treatment done. And uh, that's just not possible for me because transportation is yet another obstacle that I deal with regularly. Um, so on the 23rd, I was finally able to schedule to go to LabCorp to do this blood work that this doctor at the cancer center wanted me to get done. And I also verified with my doctor that this is a necessary step in the procedure, just so that in my mind I knew that it was something necessary and I wasn't being sent on another wild goose chase in an effort to get this treatment done. Um, so on the 23rd, I went to LabCorp and I got that done. And I should have my results in a couple of weeks. Um, I have another appointment at the cancer center. Hopefully, transportation will go well. And I will be going down there for my phlebotomy treatment. Basically, what that is they draw your blood, and it's about a pint of blood, and it's supposed to uh, basically slow down and empty out some of those extra red blood cells. I'm also taking aspirin to help slow down the production. Um, I'm hoping that it will eventually correct itself. That would be great. And now that I'm being treated for it, it shouldn't really impact my having surgeries too much because I'm also in the process of possibly getting weight loss surgery, and I'm still waiting to hear back from San Diego to get a date scheduled for my top surgery. So, this is everything that I've been dealing with. That is pretty much the reason why I haven't posted any videos in such a long time because this is a lot of work. It's exhausting to try to do all this and compensate for transportation that I never know if it's going to show up or not. And then when it does show up, to not get the treatment done. It's just like a huge production, you know? And it's part of being a wheelchair user that's dependent on other people for my appointments and my transportation to those appointments. Um, that's basically what's been happening. If you have any questions for me about this condition or about myself, just drop me a comment and let me know your questions. Um, or if you have topic suggestions. And if you're a wheelchair user and you have experiences uh, getting your blood drawn or with conditions like this, let me know your challenges and what you've been dealing with. Or basically, let me know what you're dealing with lately in the comments. That's a challenge for you and a struggle for you. Because this channel is a support channel. I'm here, and my community, when it's built and strong, will be here. We'll all be here to help each other. So, I appreciate each and every one of you for being here and watching my video. And I'm trying to spread some awareness about this condition because, like I said, I haven't seen much about it. I found like one video. Um, and people really should know about this and educate themselves about this more and the challenges to do even the simplest things as a wheelchair user because the world needs to be better, you guys. We need to do better for each other and for ourselves. Um, I'll be back soon with another video. I have lots of ideas, and hopefully, it won't take me quite this long to make them. So, I appreciate you all. Let me know you're here. Write me something, anything you want. Um, and I will catch you in the next video. Thank you so very much for watching and being here with me.